The crunch is something that everyone feels they absolutely have down. Everyone says, oh man, I know the crunch. The crunch is an easy one, but you know, it is probably the exercise I see screwed up the most in the gym, to be quite honest. I mean, it's actually a very advanced movement, and I rarely see it done properly without compromising safety, health, or your neck or your spine. So I'm going to get down there and show you what we see basically on a daily basis. So I'm going to bend my legs, flat back position. So people get down on the mat, they think they're going to do some crunches, they put their hands behind their head, and they know they got to get a lot of crunches in, because if I do 500 crunches, that means I'm going to be ripped. So I'm going to go here. And I didn't feel anything. And not only that, but I'm compromising several different joints in my body, and I'm actually wasting my time. So what I'd rather see is, you know, heels down, push your back into the mat, spread your hands. I'm not pulling. I prefer your hands not to be even on the back of your neck, more to the side. So what I have here is the pubic bone, the xiphoid process, and all I'm going to do is shorten those lines. As a matter of fact, you're probably not going to see too much movement. It's going to be minimal. And what you see is a basic contraction within my abdomen. So I'm here. I come up, squeeze, hold, shorten those lines, down slowly. Come up, squeeze, hold, down slowly. Now I'm going to have Kurt get down here. I'm going to point some things out, okay? So Kurt, come on down. Okay, so Kurt puts his hands behind his head, and then he slides them to the side. It's called light fingertips. He's going to keep his elbows open. His feet are on the ground. Bring his knees in a little bit, right there. So he doesn't have to push his back into the ground. That's not necessary. He has a little bit of curvature in his spine there. That's fine. He's going to lift up into my hand. Wait a second. So think of it like this. This is the xiphoid process, the pubic bone. There's a line there. He's going to try to shorten those two lines, okay? He doesn't have to come up too high. What you're going to see from the side here is very little movement, but that's all he needs, because his intention is to work his abdomen, not to do a full body rock or roll, not to pull on his neck, not to have his elbows come in, to keep his elbows open, to work the abdomen and have a little bit of concentric pull here. So he's going to squeeze and then come back down. So come up, squeeze, hold it, and then come back down. He has great control. He lets it all the way back out. His elbows remain open. He's not pulling on his neck. Come up, shorten that line from the xiphoid process, squeeze, hold it, down slow, really slow. Really, the concentric and the eccentric should actually be the same speed. So he comes up, takes about 2 seconds. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, let it out. 1, 2, that's it. He has great control. Come up. Hold it. His elbows aren't coming in. He's not jerking or pulling on his neck. He's not compromising the safety of his neck. There's no flexion there. He's actually elevating his chest. He's not rolling forward into his knees. Notice how you don't see his feet, his heels, his knees moving in and out, and the AB adduction. He's actually just pulling up with his abdomen is doing all the work. Down slow. That's what it looks like when your abdomen does all the work. Now, if you want to manipulate your entire body to do something else, that's fine. But just understand that that's what you're actually accomplishing. His intention is to work his abdomen, and that's what he's doing here. So if you guys have any questions on the things we've covered here today, you can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Mark Magna, Facebook, or my body space at Mark Magna. For more videos and articles like this, keep coming back to bodybuilding.com.